how sentences have to express a complete thought. But now that we've learned a little bit more about grammar, I want to dig a little bit deeper into that, okay? So a complete sentence must have these four things, okay? First of all, it must have a subject, okay? It must have a verb. Can't have a sentence without a subject and a verb. It must begin with a capital letter, and it must end with a period, exclamation point, or question mark, right? Now, a complete sentence does not begin with a coordinating conjunction such as and or but, and a complete sentence should also express a complete thought, okay? So just to recap, subject, verb, capital letter, end punctuation, no and or but at the beginning, complete thought, okay? Now, sentences that do not express complete thoughts are known as incomplete sentences or sentence fragments. So you may see me like write a comment on some of your stuff that says, incomplete sentence or sentence fragment, and that usually means that you don't have a complete thought. Okay, so let's look at a few examples of incomplete sentences. Because I went to the store, when I walked down the street, until we met. In each of these situations, I don't really know what happened, right? Because I went to the store, I don't know what happened because you went to the store. When I walked down the street, I don't know what happened when you went down the street. I don't know what happened until we met. So it's an incomplete thought, okay? Now, I like to think of those words because, when, until, words like that as being cliffhanger words, okay? They make our sentences incomplete. Sort of the official term for that are subordinating conjunctions, okay? But I just think of them as cliffhangers, okay? They keep our sentence from being complete, okay? So whenever you start with one of these words, and there's a list down here, after, although, as, because, before, if, once, since, though, unless, until, when, whenever, whereas, wherever, whether, while, those are just some of them. But whenever you start with one of those words, you need to be really careful and make sure that you're completing your thought, okay?